you guys' patience there. Had some recruiting, different things there after the game. Appreciate your patience. You know, like I said on the radio show, they were just tougher and better. They played better than us at both ends of the floor. I thought they were tougher. I thought they were smarter. You know, I thought they played more unselfish than we did. I didn't like our quality of possessions offensively. We have no excuse. We just did not get it done. You know, it's disappointing, obviously, the way we played last Sunday with that energy and effort level relative today. You know, we actually practiced better this week, I thought, than we played today. We didn't have the same edge that we had last Sunday. You know, obviously we've got 2 days to get that figured out, and then we play Indiana on Tuesday. But, you know, right now, and the guys know this, we don't like our pattern. We've had too many times where we played really well, whether that's Providence or Ohio State or Purdue or, you know, UAB. We've had some really good performances against really good teams, and then we don't have the consistency right now that I'd like to see from our group. We need to mature in that way pretty quickly and get a lot better from that standpoint. But again, I just thought they were tougher and better. You know, obviously we'd like to pull it off at the end. If Malcolm makes that three, it's a 3-point game. And you know, I've been in situations over 20-some years maybe where you sneak one out. And certainly we'd have liked to have done that today. But at the end of the day, did we deserve it? No. You know, they earned it. They beat us today. And you know, we've got to go back to the drawing board, figure out as coaches how we can help our guys more. And then these guys got to step up within their responsibilities and the roles that they have and play at a higher level at both ends of the floor than we did today. Questions for Finke?
Remember, we have microphones on both sides of the room when you're ready to ask a question.
Looked like their group rebounding was really tough. Like they were coordinated attack. What do you think?
Yeah, I hate to say it, but they have tough us on throughout the whole game, but especially on the boards. And I mean, it's inexcusable. We got a hit, got a game rebound, got to do a lot better than we did. And I mean, they out rebounded us and outplayed us this game.
Michael, just what do you see as the reason for what your coach is talking about, the inconsistency after a great performance? You don't kind of keep that up.
It's a good question. Immaturity, I think. I think we all got to step up and step to the plate and just start being more mature with it. And I mean, we know what we're capable of, and we showed it last week against Purdue. We just got to go out there and play with a chip on our shoulder and know that we got to prove to people what we can do, and we know what we can do. We just got to keep playing hard.
And you feel like today's maybe a step back from the last Sunday after beating Purdue, or do you feel like there's things you can take from this and move on and do better?
I mean, obviously we didn't play as well as we did against Purdue, but I mean, there's always things you can take from and learn. And I mean, we'll watch the film, we'll get better in practice, and we just got to keep moving forward from this on to the next practice, next game, next situation. But I mean, this one hurts to swallow, but we're gonna be better from it.
Mike, the old adage is if you practice well, you play well. Why don't you think that was the case today?
It's a good question. I thought we had a really good week of practice. Coach Groce said it before. I mean, we weren't ready to play from the start. I don't really know what was going on with us, but I mean, it's inexcusable. We got to get it corrected.
Mike, after what you guys did against Purdue and managing to limit their bigs, what was so tough about today, kind of containing the interior that did so well today?
Yeah, I don't think they got much back down post guys, stuff like that. But I mean, just rebound was the biggest thing for us. I mean, just like couldn't find guys kind of hit them. I mean, it's inexcusable. Like I said, we just got to keep grinding with that, try and get lower and hit them. And I mean, we got to be a lot better than we were throughout the whole game.
You know, like I said, you kind of had these moments, up and down, throughout the season. I mean, does that weigh on the team at all? And how do you think you've handled that?
I mean, obviously we don't like it. We want to be up all the time, but I mean, that's life. Life's going to do you challenges, and you got to learn from them and move on. So I mean, that's just what we got to do here. Take a good look at the film, and like I said, get better in practice. But I mean, this one hurts, but we just got to move on to the next one.
Anything else for Michael? Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Michael. See you tomorrow. Questions?
John, it seemed like a lot of three-point shooting, 37 threes. Were you satisfied
No.
with it?
No, our shot selection was awful. It's terrible. The execution was bad. You know, I thought we got some good ones, Lauren. I'm not saying all of them were bad, but, you know, I thought in the first half we took 20. I have a guy chart it for me as to what type of threes they are. And he told me at halftime that 8 or 9 of them were ones we shouldn't have taken. So I don't know how the final sheet ended up. I'll take a look at it. I'll watch it, we'll evaluate shots. And obviously I want guys to be aggressive. But I thought there were times when we drove the ball to the paint, took bad shots, should have sprayed it out. We didn't. And then I thought we took challenged threes early in offense after transition opportunities. And we hadn't been doing that a lot lately either. Thought we had some guys play out of character that didn't play to their strengths. And just weren't very smart. And that's what happens when you get out tough and you're not very smart. That's what happens.
What did you say to him at halftime about all of that? I mean, obviously you were aware of it at that point, that they were kind of going off the rails.
You know, I would say what I told him at halftime was just a 9-point game, it's 3 possessions, 20 minutes to go. We need to get this psychology reversed right now. I wish I could tell you that it was a particular screen or play or something that was bothering us. More than anything, it was their ability to impose their will and get stops and get quality shots and beat us up on the backboard. And I told him, I said, I'd like to be able to give you something to fix that, but that's up to you guys. Because we all know we did that last Sunday against a really big team. You know, we blocked out really well and played with good energy and effort on the defensive end, and had a great second half defensive performance on Sunday. Albeit they're two different teams, they are. I mean, they're deep different. But I just didn't like our energy level. I didn't like our, you know, toughness. I didn't like our, you know, just the intelligence in which we played with. I thought Hill played today. He played both ends of the floor. I thought he played. I thought he was ready to play. I thought he was determined to be consistent today, and he had basically the same look he had last Sunday. I don't know what he finished, but he had a couple shots that didn't go in, missed a couple free throws, but 17, 7 assists, a steal. Thought he had very few defensive breakdowns himself. He was locked in. He was ready to go. He was the only guy I thought that played at an all-star role level with the role that he has on our team, you know. And we got to get those other guys playing more consistently and better. And hopefully Malcolm can now piggyback a third one in a row on Tuesday.
Was there a reason why none didn't start?
Just violation of team rules. Coach's decision.
John, you talked earlier this week about this team needing to be pushed in practice to respond. Are you finding this group more difficult than others to figure out exactly how you got to push them?
It's a great question. I thought that we kept our foot on the gas this week on them hard. You know, we also took 2 days off, so we were balanced and making sure we were fresh too. And we practiced really well yesterday. We were really good. Went 60 minutes, nice and short, and ready for the day, you know. But we didn't have, they had more of an edge than we did. They had more of a, you know, they set the rules of the game. I thought they imposed their will today. And I just never thought we quite responded to that. Maybe a few times here and there late when we were trying to make a furious comeback. But for the bulk of the game, I just thought they were tougher. I thought they were smarter. I thought their players that do what they do stayed within their wheelhouse and did what they do well. I thought we had guys that played out of character. You know, we tried to go hero ball a couple times, and you know, I'm disappointed that a couple of these guys haven't figured that out yet, because that doesn't work.
You know, the big wins may be followed by a letdown. Is there something you can pinpoint, you know, as the cause of that? And I guess if there's not maybe one thing, is that kind of frustrating? That
Oh, sure, it's frustrating. Yeah, we want to play a lot better than we played today, no question. You know, if I had a magic wand, I'd change it.
The zone got your
A
back.
lot of it's mindset. A lot of it's your mind, your ability to be the same mentally regardless of circumstance. And right now, we have too many guys that aren't that way. They've got to learn how to be mentally tough, that it's a journey. It's not one game. You know, it's a 30-plus game schedule. It's a 18-game Big Ten schedule, and you have to bring it every day. You got to do it every day. That's really what mental toughness is. I told them that the other day. It's effort, it's attitude, and it's ability to focus and concentrate and do all three of those things regardless of circumstance. Right now, we're not nearly mentally tough enough.
The zone got you back in the game.
Yeah, it did. We tried everything. Zone, press,
When you spend,
everything, man-to-man press. You know, at some point, guys got to guard a little bit. You
you
know.
spend a lot of time working on zone as well.
Yeah, we work on it, of course. You know, we work on all those things in practice. We had a good week in practice. I thought we got better at some of those things, and it was good for us during that one stretch. You know, but you know, whether you're playing man or zone, you've got to keep the ball in front. You got to block out. I don't care which zone you're playing, and or what defense you're playing. Excuse me. So, you know, we've got to be better there.
John, does losing at home affect you a little bit than on the road?
No, I don't like losing. Period. I'm not a real fan of it. No. And the biggest thing for me is I want to play well. Like you know, these guys will tell you, when we got done playing at Ohio State, I was really proud of them. I thought we clearly played well enough to win that particular game. They made some plays down the stretch, give them credit, but we played our tails off. Just got beat. That's different than today. That's totally different. It's a different, you know, we didn't play the right way today. We didn't play the Illinois way today. And that's the part that's disappointing, regardless of whether that game's home, away, or neutral.
Anything else for Coach?
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.